We think we know what it means to be alone. We think of a quiet room, or a walk in the woods, or a long drive on an empty highway at night. But true solitude, absolute solitude, is something that only a handful of human beings have ever touched. Tonight, we are leaving the Earth behind. We are traveling 240,000 miles across the black ocean of space to a small metal room floating in the void. The year is 1969. The date is July 20th. While the entire world is watching two men walk on the surface of the moon, we are going to stay behind with the third man, the one who stayed in the ship, the one who kept the watch, Michael Collins. Welcome. Unclench your jaw. Let your shoulders sink into the mattress. Imagine gravity loosening its grip on you. You are weightless now, floating in the dark, secure in the capsule. Let the static of the radio fade away. Let the silence of the cosmos wash over you. The separation. The journey begins with a goodbye. For 3 days, the three astronauts traveled together in a confined space, shoulder to shoulder, wrapped in the noise of the radio and the mission control voices from Houston. But now it is time to separate. On the far side of the moon, hidden from the eyes of the Earth, Michael Collins flips a switch. There is a mechanical clunk, a hiss of gas, and slowly, silently, the lunar module, the Eagle, pushes away. Inside it are Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. Collins watches them go through the thick glass of his window. He sees the gold foil of their landing craft catching the sunlight. It spins, slowly, gracefully, like a delicate insect floating in the void. He fires his thrusters gently, psh, just a nudge, to pull his ship, the Columbia, away from them. The distance grows, first a few feet, then 100 yards, then a mile, until they are just a speck of light descending toward the gray dust below. And then he is alone. The cabin is suddenly spacious. The center seat is empty. The right seat is empty. It is just him, inside a cone of aluminum and steel, circling a dead world. The radio shadow. Orbiting the moon is a game of light and shadow. For half of the orbit, Collins is in the sunlight. He can hear the voices of his friends on the surface. He can hear the mission control center in Houston, the chatter of billions of people back home. But for 48 minutes of every orbit, the ship slips behind the moon. This is the far side. The moon acts as a massive shield of rock, blocking all radio waves from Earth. There is a moment, a specific second called loss of signal. The radio crackles, the static rises, and then silence. Absolute, total silence. In that moment, Michael Collins becomes the most isolated human being who has ever lived. Consider the math. On one side of the moon, there are 3 billion people, plus 2 astronauts walking on the dust. On the other is Michael. 3 billion plus 2 against 1. He is cut off from every voice, every heart, every memory of humanity. If something happens here, if the engine fails, if the oxygen leaks, no one will hear him. He is a single point of life drifting through the radio shadow. The view from the window. What does he do in the silence? He does not panic. He is a pilot. He finds comfort in the routine. He floats through the cabin, weightless, gliding from window to window. He checks the gauges. Oxygen is good. Power is good. He prepares his meal. He listens to the hum of the fans. He looks out the window at the moon passing below. It is not romantic from this close. It is rugged, ancient. He sees massive craters, mountains that have never felt the wind, valleys that have been in shadow for 1,000,000 years. He describes it in his journal. He calls it withered, like a dried bone. It is a dead world, silent, still, unchanging. There is no color here, just the stark contrast of blinding white sunlight and ink-black shadow. He feels like a small bird circling a giant sleeping stone. He is the guardian of the orbit. While the world below him celebrates, he keeps the watch. He keeps the ship warm. He keeps the lights on, waiting for them to return. And then the ship comes around the edge. The 48 minutes are up. The radio signal returns with a burst of static. And then he sees it. Earth. Rising over the dead gray horizon of the moon is a small, delicate blue marble. It looks so fragile, like a Christmas ornament hanging in the dark. He puts his thumb up to the window, and he can cover the entire planet. Every ocean, every forest, every city, every war, every person he has ever loved. All of it hidden behind his thumb. It is a shock of color in a black and white universe. Blue water, white clouds, brown land. It looks warm. From this distance, there are no borders. There is no noise. It is just a home, a tiny, fragile oasis floating in the infinite. He realizes that he is not truly alone. He is simply distant. He is the observer, the one who stepped back to see the whole picture. The return. Eventually, the eagle returns from the surface, a tiny gold bug crawling up from the dust. They dock, the latch clicks, the tunnel opens. Neil and Buzz float back into the Columbia. They bring with them the smell of the moon, a strange scent like gunpowder and wet ashes. The solitude is over. The cabin is full again, but Michael has changed. He has touched the silence. He has lived in the radio shadow. He knows that the universe is vast and quiet and peaceful. They turn the ship around. They fire the engine one last time, and they begin the long, slow drift back home, leaving the moon behind, leaving the silence behind. And now the ship is a cocoon. Imagine yourself inside the Columbia. There is no up, there is no down. You are floating. Your arms drift in front of you. Your legs are light. The heavy blanket of gravity has been lifted. The walls of the ship protect you. Outside, there is only the vacuum. But inside, there is warmth, there is air, there is the steady hum of the life support systems. Hum, hum, a white noise that blocks out everything else. You are traveling through the velvet dark, miles and miles of nothingness, peaceful nothingness. No phone calls, no demands, no gravity, just the drift. The earth is waiting for you, but for now, you are here, suspended, safe. The controls are set. The course is true. You can close your eyes. The stars are watching over you. The silence is holding you. Float in the dark. Float in the quiet. Drift and dream. Good night, traveler.